Every time we open a browser or unlock a screen, we operate on a deeply held assumption. We believe we are acting with complete autonomy and independent thought in the digital age. Yet, if you look closely at these shared digital spaces, you see a drastic decrease in basic respect, morals, and humility. We are allegedly acting entirely on our own, but we are all arriving at the same toxic behaviors. Historically, governing societies managed their citizens by folklore and stories. They curated specific narratives to set mental boundaries and establish strict societal regulations. The modern digital ecosystem applies that exact same tactic today. The information we consume is heavily curated to govern our daily thoughts and regulate our behaviors. The digital environment operates as a structured program, enforcing specific societal limitations while maintaining a surface level of individual choice. To understand how this works, we have to look at the primary interface of this system, our own psychology, specifically the deep human need to be known, validated, and loved by strangers. This diagram maps out the pursuit of quick gratification. A user takes action, receives social validation, and gets a dopamine response, locked in a continuous loop. Craving validation, we are blind when algorithmic manipulation slips in, replacing genuine connection and keeping the loop spinning. This is a structured behavioral program. It is a system explicitly engineered to use human psychology to coerce individuals into performing specific, predictable actions. It is a deliberate design choice, not an accident of technology. The platforms don't need to force us to participate. Our own emotional insecurities provide the foundational code used to build our digital prisons. Once we are locked into that behavioral loop, the system needs a mechanism to hold our attention indefinitely. That mechanism is personalized curation. This diagram illustrates algorithmic curation. The system captures diverse data points, filtering them into a uniform stream targeting you. As funnel walls thicken, they block out information challenging a user's beliefs, creating a localized, closed circle defining what a person can perceive. When a system feeds an individual a restricted stream of information over months or years, the resulting opinions feel like internal discoveries. The user adopts these curated ideas as their own, unaware they were selected by an outside source. Personalized curation functions as an invisible fence, enforcing compliance while preserving a sense of individual choice. There is a specific financial purpose behind this entire architecture. It is an exercise in coercion and data extraction. The primary tactic is to present these massive, sophisticated data harvesting tools as entirely free, or at least very low-cost services. But a transaction is always taking place. We are willingly surrendering our most intimate personal information in exchange for access. The data extracted from our daily habits is immensely valuable. It is packaged and handed over to external entities who use it to serve their own corporate or societal purposes. The free internet acts as a predatory trap. We supply the raw behavioral data required to manufacture our own consent. Over time, this ongoing digital transaction carries a heavy cost to our individual autonomy. We are essentially signing our lives away, continuously sacrificing our independent agency for fleeting pieces of information and superficial material items. This uneven exchange creates an invisible debt. Invisible debt is a perpetual deficit where you constantly owe your attention, your personal data, and your time to an external platform just to exist in modern society. We are interacting with a highly structured predatory behavioral program, a system designed to harvest information through the art of coercion. Breaking free from this cycle carries a strict requirement. We have to actively recognize the psychological manipulation and identify the external forces guiding our daily actions. We cannot exercise true free will until we see the architecture of the illusion for exactly what it is and actively refuse its terms.